Good morning, everyone. And we are gathered here to have some important announcement and for the cooperation with DFB and TCG Digital to the world of media and to technology and to talent identifications. I must thanks to all efforts by the DFB and TCG to come together to develop football, and particularly for India in terms of media distributions with the technology, AI, and also identification of talents, scouts, and so on. I thank everyone. Thank Didi for coming here. Thanks Ian, Fabian to join us. And of course, Nawaz, Feroz, and Matthew to be here to support us as a Super League Kerala can also support us to this initiative. I just say a few words about how the cooperation goes. DFB and TCG Digital has come across to forge a cooperation to develop a technology through AI. First of all, with a lot of media initiatives, which Kay can refer to much better way, and also Devdas is there, and also Kaya. Kaya Chatterjee is the head of marketing. Devdas Sen is a CEO of TCG Digital, and the Kay is the director of media rights. And I'm in between a bridge. And I'm Kaushik Moulik. So first of all, Kay, I want to ask you how this cooperation can leverage the world of football in terms of media engagement.
Well, good morning, everyone, from my side as well. Thank you very much for attending this announcement. Thank you, Devdas, Kaya, Arunava from TCG Digital for being here. Your phone is ringing, Kaushik.
Sorry.
It all started with the help of our friend Kaushik Moulik, when in November of the past year, I met Dr. Chatterjee in Stuttgart at the News 9 Global Summit. And I think we hit it off right away, and we felt after a few moments that there's something there, something to exploit. TCG Digital is looking to move into the sports world. I think Devdas will further elaborate. And DFB is, of course, interested to explore technology and artificial intelligence. And what we think, we can make the football better with technology. We can make the consumer product better with artificial intelligence. We can do things like combat piracy. We can have automated simultaneous commentary. So many fields which we'll elaborate and look into. And we see that as a test case. India is our test market, our laboratory, with 1.5 billion people, the largest laboratory in the world, definitely. And anything that we can develop together with TCG Digital, and that works, and we have a proof of concept, we can then take beyond India into the world and into our other core territories where the DFB is active. Devdas?
Devdas, now how this cooperation begins with a digital company coming to the football, and how you felt when the idea came in your mind?
So, Kaushik, this is your brilliance. You came to me and said that what can you do for football? And at TCG Digital, we have this AI platform called MCube, and we tend to push the frontiers of what can happen with AI. And we're working with very large companies across the world in different sectors, sector leaders, to see what's the most complex problem that we can solve with AI. So I took up the challenge and said that DFB is the largest football association. And thanks everybody for coming over here. Thanks, Kay. It's such a lovely campus you have here. And so DFB is the largest football association and said that, okay, let's push the frontiers of that. And how can we reach out to more people? How can we reach out to more people simultaneously? Not adding a lot of human resources, but can AI be used to reach to people where traditionally, we have not been able to reach? people who don't speak Deutsch, people who don't speak English? How can we get to them in an automated fashion? How do we predict injury? How do we make sure that our players are safe? Is there a way to do that? How do we see performance? How do we get the best team? Can AI help? And that's the frontier we are trying to push with that. It's an absolute honor and privilege to work with you, Kay, and your team to see what can we do. You have a lot of data, and AI is a data guzzler. So we'll take all that data in and then push to see how can we predict and make our beautiful game even better.
Thank you, Devdas, for your insight, but I need to more from Kay. Kay, when you went to India, and how you felt that it's 1.5 billion, as you primarily always said, I'm a media rights holder. You always talk about it. Now, with the 3AI, we are talking about live through AI. We can have a commentary in Malayalam, in Bengali, in Gujarati, in Marathi, Hindi. How do you feel that this will enhance the eyeballs of the beautiful game of football which Germany can provide?
Well, first of all, I was very impressed when you explained to me the Indian media market. From Central Europe, judging, we always think cricket is by far and utmost the #1 and the only thing that touches people and touches people's hearts. But you convinced me through many nights of talking that India is really a sleeping giant, also when it comes to football fellowship, football fandom. And through this diverse cultural landscape and these many languages spoken in India, that bringing our football into the local language of the people, bringing it to their home through various platforms, through broadcasters. We are partnering, as you know, with DD Sports, but many other platforms who we can touch upon in their local language. I think will be an incredible way to open the hearts and minds of the Indian people to our wonderful German football.
Yeah, of course, India and Germany has so long history of togetherness, do some innovative stuff. It started from the telegraphic line Siemens from Kolkata to London. And now another path-breaking initiative we can talk about this initiative. You have been so experienced in the media world, media rights and how the broadcasting doing. Do you think this kind of initiative with TCG Digital, and you took as a DFB as a proof of concept or pilot projects, whatever, or trying to do it in India, how you emphasize that was the impact on the entire, can we call it a game changer to the world of media rights and media broadcasting?
I believe you're referring to our effort to democratize sports in India. So to those who haven't yet picked up on it, we are running a large-scale project in India where we make all the media rights of DFB Pokal and of Women's Bundesliga available for free to everyone in India to watch. All the media partners are invited to join this initiative. And through AI, like I said in the beginning, we can even make the product better. It's not only the distribution of the product, it's the localization of the product, it's the enhancement of the product. And I personally, I'm not an expert, but I think AI has a huge future also in sports. And we are just really eager to make that first step in the long journey. And I think a saying is, the journey itself is the destination. So I think this is the way we should approach it, look into all different angles. At the same time, and Devdas and I, we agreed last night when we were in Hoffenheim at this wonderful match, that we need to prioritize as well. So I think we look at all aspects. We'll jointly prioritize the things we want to focus on and put that into an operation and put that into action and create real use cases for it.
Thank you, Kay, for a lovely insight. And Devdas, I just another thing I've added on. We have said this emotion, passion of the day. But when you have thought about as a CEO of head of organization, how you can emphasize this will enhance your presence in the social ecosystem. Is football or sports is a part of the ecosystem, also talent identification. How you felt that this can be a very good tool to connect people and in a more impactful manner of a technology going to the mass?
Kai, sorry, Kai mentioned the match at Hoffenheim yesterday. I mean, what an outstanding Bundesliga match you had there. And one of the teams had so many players from the academy. That's why Germany wins so many World Cups. How do you take that knowledge and democratize it to a billion and a half people in India? And to be able to do that at scale, we're going to use AI. So in a way, we feel very, very honored and very proud in some way that we are able to make this difference from a social perspective, to take the best that's there to the masses and use technology to do that. And that's what we do at TCG Digital in some way. We try to push the frontiers of problems using AI to solve them. And this is another way to do that. So absolutely.
Now I come to Kay. So you're heading up a marketing of an organization, this is a real global IT company. How you emphasize this, the cooperation of DFB and TCG to help you to connect and communicate more and more people and the social impact?
Great question. To build off of what Devdas has just said, I think that the outreach is a really exciting opportunity, and the impact we'll be able to make from it is, I mean, from a marketing standpoint, fantastic. And on top of that, the social ecosystem we're building based on a technological backbone, that's very exciting for us.
So now when excitement is very high. Now that's the right time to exchange the notes and officially to hand over the DFB jersey to Devdas to announce formally a little bit.
Maybe
to have
you should
it
sign
and
formally
signed and formally and hand over the jersey to the cooperation begins.
It's a fantastic news. So we'll sign the memorandum of understanding, and we have a very nice jersey for you.
Thank you. Look forward to working with you.
Let's have photos. Come, yeah, come. Yeah. I know. This is the best moment. Yeah. Okay, please come. No, come.
Okay.
This is the prized possession.
Signing a star player. Huh?
in the virtual world.
In the virtual one.
Thank you.
More or less, we are, the official announcement is done. So a lot of guests are there. If any question, we can answer, if anything. Maybe Fabian? How feel this cooperation is working on it? This kind of cooperation we talk about, technology and football march together, which you are pioneering.
It's very, very interesting. I mean, there are so many different areas to elaborate on and to identify new projects, which ultimately benefits talent development and talent identification. So it's really exciting that those two organizations are collaborating with each other, and I'm really interested in learning more on really what you identify as the key initiatives in the collaboration itself.
And how you felt regarding you're heading the internationalization of TC Hoffenheim. How this kind of collaboration with the DFB and the technology company to enhance the opportunity of internationals of football, German football to the world, especially India?
Yeah, very exciting. I mean, you're always looking at two different dimensions, right? The product that is being offered and the area or type of people that you're offering it to. And I think from what I have experienced so far from the Indian market, this could be an exciting collaboration between the two of you.
And now I come to Jans, the man who made the changes. 3266 to the global. And you have the recipe. And yesterday we have in-depth discussions. How you felt the DFB, the parent organization of football in Germany, and TCG is also a global leader of AI and technology, and of course your support and all. How you emphasize this kind of cooperation, technology and football together, your work for the last 16 years. How you felt this kind of initiative required to develop football one side and other side to a beautiful game to be shown beautifully to a lot of people. That we have very languages in India, in Malay language, or something Bengali, something Tamil. It also see our kids, in German football, to shown much more intensively to any part of the India remotely, because we have a cooperation of Doordarshan too.
Yes, of course, it's a great project, and for us it's really interesting if other companies and thinking in a new way, in a future way, and I think that's a very good example, and good luck, and we will join. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'm coming to another guy who is also passionate about the football, and he belongs to the state where everybody breathes and sleeps with football. Nawaz Miran. And, Mr. Miran, how you felt that this kind of cooperation, particularly when talk about the German football available in the local languages, like Malayalam, how you felt the differentiation to remotest control of the more remote places of India has given this opportunity through technology?
Introduce who he is.
Nawaz is also, apart from the Super League Kerala, he's the chairman of the board of Super League, and also he is the president of Kerala Football Association. So you have a double role.
Yeah, thank you, and congratulations, Devdas and Kay. Anything that you do to democratize football will definitely work in favor of the total ecosystem. So this is, this will avoid a lot of learning curves for the beginners and for those clubs who are still in the amateur stage, for them to identify what best need to be done so that they get to the next level. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to positively impact the overall quality of football world throughout. And thanks to German Football Federation for taking up this initiative along with our friend Devdas's TCG group. Congratulations once again.
Why not, Mr. Miran, has to think about now German football to in Indian Malayali language, but why not the Malayali football to German in German language?
So if it goes one way, automatically it will reciprocate.
So thanks, thanks for Mr. Miran for your one side.
Thanks.
Now I come to another person I always admired and always a smiley face, the man called Didi. In never introduction, he is the Didi Biostuff, he's a famous guy, and he is the man I always admired. I disturbed a lot, and he is my method of my madness. Didi, I need your little view about our madness, and now in the methods, due to Kay and Devdas.
Yeah, first of all, thank you that you give me the opportunity to talk to you, and congratulations to this big thing, working together with TCG Digital and the DFB. It's also a great pleasure for our German football working with such a great company. And yeah, looking forward for all these things you will develop. So we, in our world of football, there are already a few platforms of AI and things, virtual things, which could help us in the near future. And looking forward, at least the things you already said to us or give to us is very interesting, and yeah, we hope to at least all the clubs can participate on this new revolution, let's say, small revolution and big revolution at the same time. So hopefully I keep the fingers crossed for this project you are doing, and it's for the good of the game. And yes, you should have a lot of luck in this chapter of developing football, both on the sponsorship side, on the people side, on the football side, and it's a quite a project in general, and it's a lot to do, I think. But you have all the means to develop good things for us.
Thank you, Didi, for your nice and inspiring views.
Maybe I'll just add on. So, Didi, I was just completely blown away by the science of football at Hoffenheim yesterday. I mean, they're doing outstanding work out there. And then, as you mentioned, I think the clubs are the heart of this game. And to be able to work with them, and AI is, the more data you give, the better it becomes. So, you know, love to work with as many clubs as we can. Thank you.
That's nice words from both, and technology and passion together. I have a lot of words I've heard from you and also Hoffenheim, innovation meets football, or I can call it passion meets football, whatever. And now another passionate guy with the room, he's here, his name is Gerhard Riedel, the man who has now half Indian. And he's the founder of India Football Center in Munden. Also, we are starting a project with Ingolstadt, with Didi, with the first of initiative of Indian football for Indian diaspora kids. We'll train by the FC Ingolstadt. This is a first of kind of initiative has taken care for Indian kids, unrest in Indian kids to grow in football, to make supplemented our talent. Now, Gerhard, how this cooperation, you are already, I told you, are half Indian now, by Indians' perspective. So how do you think that this cooperation of DFB and TCG Digital and technology, with one side is enhance the engagement of viewership, on the other side, identification of talent? We also run the club. How you feel it perceptions?
Okay, first of all, thanks, Kaushik, for the invitation. I must inform the guys that my destiny day was for half an hour, 1 year and a half, something like that, to meet you, okay, and make me much more crazy in football as I've already been. For the cooperation, I think the future in football will be the digital scouting as well, okay, and I think that you are on the right track to support the players with your new technologies. I think especially the Germans can show that up, that this test batteries and performance testing, performance diagnostics is a big issue now in football. As you said, the performance yesterday from Hoffenheim, Frankfurt, what you watched. Okay, if you see the physical strength of the players now, the football has changed in the last 20 years, massive. I think this will be the future, and it will be a massive support from your part to support the players with their technologies.
Thank you, Gerhard, for your nice inspirational words, always for India, and also for the football. Now, before the concluding, I cannot leave it the Indian diaspora or something like that. And Kiran is also working at the events. And how, Kiran, you think about this kind of initiative to talk about India football development with DFB, TCG Digital, first wave project in India with the TCG Digital of cooperation and democratization of media, viewerships, and also on-site talent identification. Being a non-South Indian here and being also how you felt, also other than football lover.
Yeah, so let me link it up. So I wanted to start with what Kai said, like, kind of, he thought in India, everything was cricket. It was like that some time back. But then recently, football came into picture with the football leagues, super leagues and all. And if you see from the very start where cricket was everything in India till today, where people are very enthusiastic about football and also other sports, technology has been playing a very big role. Yeah. So and I've seen, or we have seen every time the sports or whatever it is. The problem is that it's not reaching people. So with the media partnerships you have, this is a very good opportunity that word will reach out to each and every part or nook and corner of India. There are football enthusiasts in each and every part of India. Even remote locations, remote villages, there are children, there are youth. they want to come up, they're interested in football, but they don't have a platform. Now, with the news and media partnership, news will reach everywhere. And with the technological advances and the AI capabilities, you can involve more stuff and reach more people, and also do like promotions. And always we have the problem, like, whenever something big is happening in all the groups, there'll be people asking, like, where can I watch the match? How can I watch the match? So these kind of things are in the past now, because now technology is advanced a lot. So I think with TCG Digital coming into picture, we can take the Indian football and cooperation with DFB Pokal and Indian Football Corporation, and also football in India, we can take this to a next level. I think in the next couple of years, we can actually reach a very good level in football, both in India as well as in overall global football level. I'm really happy. Congratulations, Kai. Congratulations, TCG Digital. And thank you, Kaushik, for making this happen.
And with this fantastic notes, should bring our announcement event to be announcement is over now. So we are now in action to develop more and more beautiful game. Thank you all joining us.
Thank you.
Well done, Shoma.